You include everybody in your governance, and they will be there selling you out. That's the problem. The sellout syndrome of the black. My brother, let me come to this student matter. Let me. You see, this thing that is going on in our schools is very, very, very heartbreaking. In fact, some of us, parents, when we see certain things like this, as you show it on TV, in fact, my womb got bent. In fact, I see me come out here because, hey, I'm out for, you know, is it Accra High or one school be? Is in 90s. A student from top to the floor to come, and then the guy died.
Yes.
It's my sister's son.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
It's my sister's son. That boy. So in fact, sometimes me, I don't want my child to even go to school boarding. I don't want the boarding school. And you see these teachers and parents in me, I suspect that the reason why the then government came and took that thing off is because of the introduction of the sexuality education in our schools. So that the children, the parents cannot be checking, the teachers cannot be complaining about what the children are doing in the school. So now that there is a new government, it will bring back the teachers and parents association, because that is where children, when parents complain about their children's attitude when they come home to the teachers. That is where the teachers also complain the children's attitude when they go home and come back to school. So that the two of these two groups will be checking the children well. And then the matter of no more punishment of children because of what do you call it? Human right. What right does a child have? Even the Bible speaks about a child that a child has this kind of attitude that if you don't cane him, he will not be straightened. So, akwada jimie bata akwada kuma ho ade yetino so aba. So what are they telling us? Please, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you come to reset. If you are back to reset all these things for us. Our young ones that are coming to the school should get a good future in their schools.
Okay.
In fact, the National Fire Service Chief of Fire Officer, he did his best.
Okay.
It is time for him to go.
Thank you.
We plead to the President to bring Madam Mausi for us, please. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, my only honorable.
Right, it's the same. Okay, until fast.
Nyame enchira and none of the
on show.
Mami enchira honorable Alaji Alkondo, any lawyer Izuma, I want them report. We should de koso ewo ye school no ma e ya wo meti papa because me ntia se ye yi sa se kola ye boni ewo school mu a teacher ni entimi discipline kola no anaze ontimi bon kola na mba because de koso na wo akola wo school mu na wa twisikan na wo bu nyakuba bema edisikan e bonu sei na wo de wo ye boni a ye sima teacher ni embu Sadia ni dia enye titi no entisa se wo akola wo ye boni wo school mo okura na ye from ma me be gina o na apanish wo ma me ni.
That's right.
Sanyo mani na esocha ade ye so for sadia ni mbra na ye nkola na say wo school mu dugo ye nkola na wo school mu no enye enti ye fa sadia ni mbra na titi ye nkola na ye nkola no so ba fe na obo ye boni enya ye timi panish nkola no e wo fie. Right. Thank
you. Good morning.
The People's John.
Hey, Ben. Kwabenya, how are you?
How are you?
I'm greater than Accra.
Thank you. Let me say good morning to my MP, Elsie Makuru, and Dr. Tony Oben.
Right.
You see, Johnny, what shows what the kind of free SHS we have don't need a review. You see, when we talk about review, people go ahead and say it is cancellation. It's not Ghana. It is only Ghana's MPP that when someone talk about review, it means cancellation. You see, why are we not going to call them the minority in because of their behavior? Look at their score mark now. You see, it's sad. If for a student, maybe he might be 16 years or so. Okay? Can you say a machete on a fellow student? Why can't he do Akwashi? Because this is the attitude of those who do Akwashi. I'm telling you. Hey, what is really happening? And they are not even afraid at all that our camera is on them. Hey, so let us fear
you are done. Thank you very much, Eben.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Johnny Hughes.
Yes, sir. Emma Inamomole.
Yes, sir, boss. My boss won.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great, boss.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I admire you so much. Thank you. Yeah, as for the educational issue, you said it all, and some of my colleagues too has added their voices. So I'll move on to my other issue. Yeah, what I want to tell the good people of this country, those listening to your show, is that what happened last week Thursday in Parliament at the appointment committee, Mr. Hughes, it's not a novelty to some of us at all, because this thing has happened several times, and they were left unattended. During the election of Abambagu, Carlos Ahinkwa disrupted the whole election process, ended up by queuing ballot papers. He was left to go free. Military invasion in Parliament, they were left to go free. Address Afo's impersonation. Someone was Nicodemously smuggled in.
We don't know that. We don't know that for a fact.
Okay, very good.
Right.
But for the other two, we know that one as a fact.
That's right.
Okay, thank you very much. So this has emboldened them, especially Mr. Johnny. Look, a first timer in Parliament, a greenhorn MP, Jerry Ahmed, running riots, destroying tables and microphones in Parliament. My goodness, what necessitated him to do that? Because they know that my own NDC, whether in governance or in opposition, they know them to be a toothless bulldog. They have teeth, but they can't bite. And therefore, they keep on doing this.
Okay.
Anyway, Speaker Babi has suspended them, and the case has been referred to the police. We are waiting to see the outcome of it.
I hear you. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's Gilbert.
Okay, Gilbert, talk to me.
Please, I don't know how we get here. Because I remember when we were in school, yes, the level of discipline then, and EPJHS, what way? Hey, 6 o'clock, they say early morning class starts. Who are you to come to school late? They are holding kids standing in front of the school. But nowadays, I could see kids going to school as late as 10 o'clock, and they are walking gorgeously. They don't care.
If you touch them, you will see.
I don't know who told President Akufo to bring that law that no teachers should punish students. Because we were in school, when we were paying school fees then, when they came to school, they lashed her to the extent that their back all got cut.
That I disagree with. That you cane a child to that extent. No, I disagree with.
Yeah, but the headmaster was there. The headmaster said they are coming to school late too much. So but the child also has a right not to be abused. Yeah, and we don't
and discipline is not just about caning people. Sometimes talking to them and counseling them and guiding them and showing them a good example. A good example.
And what happened at the sports stadium yesterday? It also an eyesore because I could see police personnel standing there before the person stabbed their friend. And they allow the person to be able to run away.
Okay, thank you.
And the ambulance was sitting there. Oh, God.
Gilbert, thank you very much. Good morning.
Johnny.
Calling Tinamomole.
My boss.
How are you?
By the grace of God Almighty.
Great, talk to me.
Let me greet Honorable Ni Ashimo, Greater Accra Regional Chairman, NDC.
Right.
And you are doing a fantastic job.
We thank God.
I already said, Media Gina, you are fantastic across Ghana. No one can beat you. I'm telling the gospel fact.
We thank God.
Your TV, your radio, and so on and so forth. All your programs and your journalism is fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
Continue the good work.
We thank you.
Johnny, look, review, as you said, meaning cancellation. Look, share Abawoye Bukana Fuenimasi, Papa. They were professionals. And when people, they were before people, but because of politics, then dead Nipa. How can you tell me
review means cancellation. You know, it's a lie. She Yakulawi, she super bonia, we you do what you so, our my daddy, and then, oh, bushy, it's a ninja class. Sabi, or no V, or no cigarette, or no sentinel, why you rascal? And then it's three, or what they say, a lot, but President Mahama, Massa, within just less than 1 month. What? Free education, or bill who are not on Cassenye, but ni papa muna yeshe, me de me wawese mu se the Ghana force wawese mu se President Mahama. Ube yema na broso. Bi dio yami. Yako ponka ho.
Medasi. Good morning.
Ni agbo aye.
My brother from Medina. Sami, how are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm fine,
Great.
thank you.
Talk to me, sir.
Johnny, I want to condemn the act of this student, their behavioral conduct. You see, Johnny, when we are growing up, going to school, because there is too much discipline in the school. So any small thing, you'll be caught culpable. Okay, so there is so much discipline. Even let alone that students are going to school, then they have comb in their hair. In Accra, students are going to school, then comb. It's in their hair, then they send it to class.
Afro comb.
Okay, and sitting in classroom, teachers are seeing that not doing anything. And even I learned religious and moral on my system. They don't teach them religious and moral education anymore. So the students lack so many things. Okay, they don't repeat students. So even the parents, they don't check on their children. They don't come to school and ask of their children's behavior. So sometimes I don't really understand. Look at last year, you recall that O'Reilly stabbed a student to death.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you recall.
I recall that.
You see, so look at the assessment crying here. So that's the bad seed we sowed. The bad seed of Akufo-Addo that we sowed. And that gave birth to all these things.
Okay.
So I want to, one thing, please.
Quickly.
Media House, Saturday, no, I didn't take it lightly with you people. So I'm not happy because we were all waiting to listen to key points. And you guys covering some. Johnny, what happened?
Relax. God is in control. Relax.
No.
Relax.
We want to listen to key points.
We hear you. We are sorry. We apologize. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning.
My brother, good morning.
Anna, not then.
Brother, Yamiadumo, brother, now say.
Talk to me.
In bed, Siminobia, Yamiadum to Biawe, and a payment MP Farmer Saman constituency, and I will say them a thing. Mr. Hughes, win him. I deal with me always. I emphasize on it. Say, young Qualano, mostly, Sa Tramador. We and I almost out because I baby. There is a got to be some guys be called Kotoku Senior High and Walao age of 14, 15, 16 every weekend almost eventually they still do.
I see.
And see, Ayana said me who the Aquaso and Bisa say into Kwalawi, one more for one more befia. I will find out that Misha me ban him a whoop yako. So sometimes, yes, I will phone a year because the answer I the Achaman Granis Caswoman go school. Young share no so. Because some grand yomo and their brag and win him. When we take a cue from Parliament, no opinion, no say, Unya discipline push at the oil of Parliament. No, Qualana, and they see in Jaw move behind any opet. And see, now you can't be. But I mean,
Medasi. Thank you.
No more.
Yes.
No more.
Yes, sir. Manche, hello?
Over there, what you about when travel? In your matching better, because no cool. Oh, Sunny Kunoni, Uchiba when Martin Tony Kawabi, sing in and Benny Kawabi, or Sunny Luno at the Chima. It's a GP or not be when a vote to start settling on your MPP. Yeah, you or some PP or call now.
Oh, yeah, as what?
Well, okay.
Oh, yeah, teaching my school as what?
You're watching, no, I'm watching.
But if you want to talk and say you can't chew it, I don't do that too. I don't do my work like that. Have a good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Master Johnny.
Yes, boss. How are you, Chairman?
By God's grace, we are managing.
Talk to me.
Yeah, Master Johnny, you see, there is only one thing that I used to say. That is, we, the younger ones, we used to learn from the elderly. And what Akufo-Addo plus his government left behind is very, very annoying. You see, when the students are behaving like this, when these generations fade off and they are coming to take charge,
right,
asking oneself, what will they be doing to this nation? Now, if they are able to kill their colleagues at school, then what of in a house? Master Johnny, I want the elderly ones to treat the younger ones to the extent that they can be able to face the society. And I want to plead His Excellency John Mahama and all people that are related to this government that they have to put their feet on the ground and change things that are wrong so that the younger ones can be well fitted into the society. Because, Master Johnny, if it's not so, Ghana would not be called Ghana again because everything will turn upside down. So I want to use this your platform to tell every citizen that let us put the right character in place to build Ghana. Because the nation that people are running to, the nation that these citizens are running to, they lay the foundation and they build on it. It is not that the nation just appear for appearance sake, but they fought for it and they build it and they were able to. So let us all put our feet together, put our hands together, and do what is needed. Okay. I think let's put politics aside because no one is living in MPP as a nation. No one is living in NDC as a nation. But we are all living in Ghana. We are citizens to this nation. So let's do good to this nation and to build our nation so that we can also be at the top. Have a good morning, Master John.
You too. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Oh, Dewale.
Yeah.
Energy. Don't sleep on me. Let's
go. Thank you very much for the human job.
Great.
You said a lot, and I think the committee alone set up for the education reform can pick a lot of clue from spoken.
Right.
It's all about parents, teachers, balance. But at the end of the day, half of the discipline, it has broken down. Let's call it a state. Not just in our children, among our children, but no other aspect of the society. But what must we do? We must quickly look for a remedy. Just as we said, I don't believe in abusing the child right. It's true.
That's right.
It's not all about caning. But the question is, most of the counselors that we have in our second cycle, how effective are they? We have them.
Do you? In most of the schools we don't. In most of the schools we don't. In most of the schools we don't have.
Now the Minister of Gender is in place. During her vetting, her most focus was on the caterers. Amount to be paid, their fee to be paid. It's good. But little did I hear of leak. I'm reminding her, last week Thursday she took, obviously I've taken over. She has gone to her office. Half of leak, January is due, so she should do something meaningful to them. Because in the past, second term of Akufo-Addo Bawumia, they really suffered. It was on and off, and a whole lot of arrears. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing what this. I talk on as AK Chantel.
Chantel, talk to me.
I can't pass a permission somewhere.
Adomarakwa.
I mean, I couldn't mention because I was back on Zuma.
Yenimre into Kawasemi.
Yeah. I'm going for it. When consent is appointment committee, in the course, some of us honorable Babin Speaker, a suspended amount for Nibino. We support the man a course. Honorable suspended was suspended. And what the parliament of my honorable doctor and professors. Not to let the living go and on Tia. And so says a minor jeopardist or Senana. But I never go and get a one honorable that on for them. One Kosoka gets you the Uncophony no patterns, the Muya, the Moyan and Fata. The video need or come to the Moyan and Fata and share parliamentary proceedings. Hello, Chairman.
Omomuhana Nekoe. Nasa video ni nyina ehwe bio ana onkwa odi ene na eche usa.
But Chairman, some social would have allegation about no share. Was the time uncle for pushing Kunyano. And no fine thinkers, Munya, the Moyan. Parliament, where Jumano, yes, we a whipper. Whip, they did discipline back. Now say whip, misbehavior.
Nyaka no more. Those he's supposed to discipline. How are they supposed to conduct themselves?
Thank you. That's why you went there.
I think you watched. I think you watched a different video.
Yeah, no. I watched from TV3 because I was sitting at the back of the TV.
I hear
I was watching it, and look. We have leadership over the this up your mic and what. He was sitting there.
You want to take a dig at Afenyo Market. That's all you want to do. That's all your focus. Please go home. Final caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
Mr. Johnny.
Yes, boss.
I'm meant from New Chimota.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Johnny. I think it's Ghanaians should not forget that NDC and John Mahama just came back to office barely a month ago. So the kind of atrocity that has happened in the past, you play some few videos today. We should not think it is happening under Mahama. No, those things happened under Akufo-Addo. When he decided to take parents out of the equation. Parents are no more in the education sector, so only the teachers. And the teachers are not supposed to punish students when they misbehave. It is the policy of Akufo-Addo. So the videos that we just watched are the things that happened under Akufo-Addo. So let me make it clear and clear it again that Ghanaians should know that now that Mahama has come, he's putting things in place to reset the country. I mean the education sector, as he promised Ghanaians. Let me go back to this MPs. You see, sometimes it is not in our interest to disregard them as honorable. But looking at their attitude, Johnny, they don't deserve to be called honorable. They don't deserve.
I hear you.
Hey, Johnny,
I hear you.
I can sit on television and fight as a lawmaker, then what do you expect the ordinary Ghanaian to do?
Okay, thank you. Your point is made. Abu?
Good morning, Johnny.
Shaq, okay. Let me grant you 30 seconds so I can hear you quickly.
Okay, a quick one, Johnny. A very special greeting to you and your good job you're doing.
Hey,
Johnny,
30 seconds, you won't burn all for greetings.
Let me greet you. It's a long time we spoke, so let me greet you.
Okay.
Johnny, this indiscipline thing you're talking about in our education sector is as a result of the parents. Yes, you might want to label or shoulder some of the burden on the authorities. But the parents are the ones who are not training their children well. I'm a teacher, and I can tell you, even in my school, which I would withhold the name, the discipline is very, very high. Because we have been told not to train the children when they misbehave.
Right.
A child can even insult you, and the authorities is not doing anything about it. So it is everywhere. And on the bit of the brawl in Parliament, I would label the blame on the NDC party and the Speaker of Parliament.
Why would you do that?
Why am I saying that? It is because when you sign a deal with the devil, this is what you get.
Oh, come on.
I don't know whether you chance on the video where the deputy minority chief was saying they had an agreement with the NDC. It is true. There was an agreement that 14 days thing that when you appoint your nominees, they are supposed to elapse before this investing comes on.
Master Shak, are you saying that if adults like this, lawmakers like this, they had an agreement and they get in there and there's a disagreement, this is the best way to resolve the disagreement? This foolish display of stupidity.
Punishment. If there were some people are talking about
please if I have a disagreement with you, say Shak, I'm not sure that we'll be breaking things and misbehaving like this.
But it is based on that premises. That is why they were misbehaving. If there was nothing like that,
but I'm saying that even if we had a disagreement, whatever disagreement it was, this is not how to resolve disagreement. If this is how they would respond and try, I'm saying it's not about MPP and NDC anymore. Both parties were seen misbehaving. I'm saying that if adults and lawmakers can disagree, and this is the best way they think they should resolve the disagreement on live television, then there's
don't throw yourself by going to sign an agreement with the devil. Because when you are dealing with the devil, you need to have a longer.
There's no devil in Parliament. There's consensus building.
It's only situations. I'm only saying that. I'm only saying that when you are dealing with the devil, this is the kind of things you
in Parliament. In Parliament, there's no devil. There's consensus building.
Then why is Asamoah Gyan training in the gym?
I said
after the issue.
In Parliament, there's no devil. There's consensus building.
Asamoah Gyan is now training in the gym because he anticipates that more of this will come.
Oh, but that's an old video. That's a very old video.
Sure?
Yes. Go and check his pages, please. Have a good morning.
Have a good morning, Johnny.
Yeah. Our country. And Titia Pao. Sports is up next. Later in the show, we'll activate the phone lines. Try and hear from you what your own experience of schooling discipline was. My brother is here with Sports. Charlie, how are we?
Cool, Johnny.
How was the weekend?
Not good at all.
Why?
I mean, from the chaos in Parliament, it transcended onto the football field. And we always say that no amount of, football entertainment should cost a life. And I know Nana Poli personally. I've met him several times at the University of Ghana Stadium. He's a staunch Kotoko fan. But to lose your life in this manner, and we're being told he got married only last year, August, and he has 4 kids. 4 little young ones.
But really, was there no policeman at the gates doing some search before you enter the stadium? I know that's the norm.
That is one thing that we lack here. As compared to what happens in Europe, where you are searched thoroughly before you enter the stadium. We don't usually have that here, and usually security personnel at the stadium are not enough, so they are easily overpowered by the crowd. The biggest question is where he was stabbed and where he was lying was closer to the ambulance.
Right.
There wasn't even an ambulance driver.
And there were policemen there.
There were policemen there. And it's a sad event. It's a sad thing. I'm sure Honorable Kofi Adams' tenure didn't start on a good note, because this is something he must address. And hooliganism in our football continues to eat into the very core of what we all enjoy. This must be thoroughly said. This goes beyond the GFA.
Yeah.
It's a Ghana police issue because it's murder.
It's murder.
It's murder.
Yeah.
And now we have 2 separate statements coming in. Kumasi Asante Kotoko are saying he was stabbed, which we know for a fact. In Swatchaman, the home club are saying he was stabbed, but they are saying that prior to the game, he had an altercation with somebody at a drinking spot.
So the common denominator is that he was stabbed. Okay.
But in Swatchaman are saying that he had an altercation with somebody at a drinking spot. And it seems that altercation degenerated into something at the stadium, and that led to him being stabbed. So now the question people are asking is, okay, since he had an altercation with somebody at the stadium, then we already know the culprit.
Right.
Then we already know the culprit.
So the suspect.
Yeah, we already know the suspect.
Right.
Sorry,
so let's
go and find the suspect. But it's a sad event. It was a sad weekend for Ghana.
I don't think that as a country and as a people, when we have disagreements, look, we can disagree without being disagreeable.
Yeah.
When we have disagreements, we should not let it degenerate into some of these things. Like you see people disagreeing in Parliament, and the best way they think they should solve the problem is to destroy state property and fight in full glare of everybody. It's a shame.
And this has gone beyond football. It's something that we need to address. These Ashanti Bono, Cold War, not really out there, but you can see there's some tension between them. Anytime Asante Kotoko visits any of the Bono teams, there's that tension, and it's not right. We are one people. Football shouldn't cost a life.
Charlie, Sports is up next. Ghana, my baby.